In this video, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start building some of the walls from the first floor. That's where we're going to start off with. And we're just going to work our way up from there. Okay, so I could see over here in my front view blueprint, if I look at this from this angle here, I could see what it represents. And here's the double-sided archway, and here's the little, the one that's narrow, the single-sided or single door with a hallway, which is basically this area right in here. So what I want to do right now is I want to take the edges of this bottom floor here, the first floor, and just extrude them up, and that's going to allow me to quickly create some interior walls from my scene here very easily. So the only question I have in my mind now is, well, how much should I extrude? What should be the measurement? So I'll look at my front view here, and I could see a line here which looks like it represents the ceiling of those little hallways down there on the first floor. So I know that I have to have a ceiling extruded to about that height. So the easiest thing to do is to take this front view here, go to segment mode. 2 on the keyboard is a shortcut for that, and select that line that's up there, and just go ahead and activate the move tool with W. And down here you can actually see the actual height, which it says it's 8 feet. It also helps to be in world space mode. If you go up here and change your space, by default you're set to view space, but I'm going to switch over here not to screen but to world. Okay, and you can do that quickly and easily too by hitting holding down Alt and right clicking with the mouse, and you can activate right here very quickly from the quad menu your different coordinates. So you can go to local, parent mode, screen view, or world. I like using sticking with world most of the time. And 8 feet is basically what I want to extrude this at. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my floor here, and I'm going to select this edge here, and let me select this edge, basically all of these edges over here, these edges right there. I want to select this edge. Just hold down Control to make multiple selections here. I'm going to select all these edges. Over here I'm probably going to go ahead and select these edges as well. Probably just end up going ahead and selecting all these edges. I'll do these two later. I won't worry about that right now. So I'll just activate the move tool. Make sure that you have snaps turned off. If you have it on, you're going to run into some problems. So turn it off. Hold down Shift and just pull this up. Okay? And then come down here and just type in 8 for 8 feet. And there we go. It's going to go exactly to 8 feet, which is what we needed it to. Okay, so there we go. So that's pretty much roughed out. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to come in here and build the little ceiling here for this little hallway, which is going to be very easy to do. Go to edge mode, select this edge, for example, right there. Extrude it by just pulling it out, and right click, and in the quad menu go to target weld while you're in edge mode. Now allow you to select this edge and target weld it to this edge over here on this wall, and that's just going to finish off your ceiling there very quickly and very easily. You could also use the create polygon tool, but I find that this method's much faster because it's just a simple click, boom, and you're done. Okay, so let's come over here and let's see. Let's go ahead and extrude that edge. Go target weld, weld that right there. We're right here. We don't even have to do that. Since we have ourselves a little border, I can go to border mode by hitting 3 on the keyboard. I can select that border, and you can see the entire border selected there. I'll just right click and hit cap in the quad menu, and that'll go ahead and fill up that empty polygon with a nice 4-sided polygon. And a lot of the tools that are here in the quad, actually all the tools that are here in the quad menu, you can find up here in the graphite modeling tools. So if I wanted to cap, I can come up here and I can actually look for it. And here it is, cap poly. Okay, and you also have some other tools. For example, you can edit, you can do quick slices, cuts, different kinds of things. So pretty much all the tools that are in the quad menu you can find in graphite modeling tools. So it's just another way of working, so it's up to you. If you just want to work with the graphite modeling tools, you can access the tools from there. If not, the quad menu is a good bet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and extrude this. Go to target weld and weld that right there. There we go. So now we have our nice little ceiling right there. Now if we come over here, we'll notice that we have ourselves a little bit of a problem here. The floor from the staircase is at this height, which if we go ahead and select it, it's a height of 6 feet. Okay, but we extruded this at 8 feet. Looks like we've got a problem. Well, it's not really a big deal. We can go ahead and fix that very easily actually. What I'm going to do is select this polygon there, and I'm going to delete it. I actually don't need that polygon. And this polygon right here, I can actually go ahead and delete that as well. So now I have basically this hole right here. But that's not much of a problem. What I'm going to do is select that vertex right there. I'm going to grab it and snap it. That didn't work out too well. Make sure I don't have any other vertices selected there. Let me take that. There we go. Just snap it right there. Okay. I'm not going to do the same thing for this other vertex right there. I'm going to leave that one alone for the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to edge mode here. I'm going to select this edge that's down there. I'm going to extrude it like so. And you want to make sure you have snaps turned off when you do that, or else what just happened to me will happen to you. So I'll take this vertex here and snap it right there. I'm going to take this one over here and snap it to basically right there. So I'm snapping it to the green polygon right there. So it's going to create a sort of ramp. And that's fine as a placeholder for now. Later we'll create the actual detailed stairs, but we're not going to do that just yet. Okay, so over here, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to fill in this gap here. Basically, we need a triangle to fill that in. That's going to be very easy to do. I'll go to polygon mode. I'll right click to open up the quad menu, and I'll go to create. And now I'm just going to go ahead and create myself a polygon right there. Double click on the last one to fill that in. And there we go. We have ourselves a nice ramp right there, which is going to be where the stairs are going to go. At least the first section of the staircase, the bottom section. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do over here is I'm going to focus on this section right over here. And I can see that I need to get the wall to come up and reach basically where this floor is right here. So the way to do that is actually going to be pretty simple. But the first thing I need to do is figure out at what height is this floor right here. So if I select it and I activate the move tool, I can see it's at a height of 12 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the blue polygon object here. I'm going to go to edge mode. I'm going to select this edge. I'm going to select this edge right there. And I'm even going to go ahead and select that edge right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn snaps off and extrude this up a little bit. And then with the move tool, I'm just going to go ahead and type for the z-axis down here 12 feet. And it actually went a little bit higher than it was supposed to. Let me see. Oh, I see what happened. What happened is that I'm extruding all of this stuff together, so it's kind of throwing me off. So what I'm going to do is, this is a very nice time to use the Align tool up here in the Graphite Modeling Tools. If I go to the Align section here of tools, I can go to Align in the Z axis. So it's going to flatten it out. You can see right there it got flattened out perfectly. And now I can come in here and type in 12. And it'll go to the perfect height that I need it to go to. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and select this edge and this edge right there. I'm going to right click and I'm going to connect. And what I'm going to do is, let me see, I'm going to take this vertex here and I'm going to snap it to this vertex right there of the floor. And then this vertex that's right there, I don't need it anymore, so I'll go to target weld, I'll select that vertex, and I'll select that one right there in the corner to get rid of that. I'm going to select this edge right here and hit backspace to get rid of it. Don't need it, but I still have this vertex that's over here. See that? And that one's going to play a pretty key role later, you'll see. Alright, well this video has been running for a little bit of a while now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here, and I'll pick up and continue building these walls in the next video.